The Sinomis mexicanus, also known as the Mexican paradox, are usually found at the height of 1,600 meters to 2,200 meters in the southern Coahuila or in the northern San Luis Potosi, Mexico. Mexican paradox most common habitat are the grassland valleys and the white valleys between mountains. They can be easily identified from other paradox by their unique half-covered black-tipped tails. Mexican paradox have two distinct coats, one during the summer and one thick underfur during the winter. The Mexican paradox spent half of their lifetime in their home, which is a burrow system underground. The daytime, they normally active above ground. They spent 95% of their daylight hours above ground. When the temperature is too high, they will burrow underground to keep cool. Paradox are herbivore, so they normally feed on grass, forbs, cacti, and yucca. Although they are herbivores, there are times when they eat insects. The Mexican paradox only reproduce once a year, and each time they give birth to about 1 to 6 offspring, but only 1 to 4 offspring survive. The Mexican paradox are considered a keystone species, which means that other species depend heavily on the paradox. Because the paradox burrows underground, they help to bring the nutrient up to the surface of the ground and also help the water from rainfalls to easily be absorbed. Their behavior helps the plant around the colonies to grow and be more diverse. Other herbivores like American buffalo are attracted to these places. The paradox colonies provide many homes to many other species. For example, the burrowing owls and the mountain plovers normally nest in the paradox town. Many other predators also feed on paradox from both the land and the sky, like the coyotes or the red-tailed hawks. One example of how the decreased amount of Mexican paradox affect the ecosystem is that the Blackfoot ferret species, which mostly feed on paradox, have become seriously endangered as well. The Mexican paradox population are decreasing because of poisoning, losing habitats, and hunting. The paradox burrows are being cleared for agriculture and livestock farms. Its original distribution is estimated to have been an area about 1,500 square kilometers. But the latest findings show that the species' current distribution is only 216 square kilometers, almost 86% less than the original range.
Noise. Tired of all these cameras flashing, sick of being poised. Now my neck is open wide, begging for a fist around it, already choking on my pride.
Hunting has caused serious decrease in the population of Mexican paradox. Even though it is against the Mexican law to kill a Mexican paradox, some farmers in the region still do because the Mexican paradox eat the plant and the wild grass, which they think is competing against the cattle. In the past, Mexican paradox were also killed for food. From 1999 to 2001, they have decreased by 55%. In only 3 years, these paradox numbers have dropped over 80%. To save the Mexican paradox, we have come up with a solution. Because paradox don't like to build their home in tall grass area, we have decided that the best solution is for you to help us plant these tall grass near your property so you can separate the paradox colonies from your own private property. This way, the paradox won't be killed by hunting or poisoning. Although it's a small gesture, it can change a lot of things. You're not only saving the Mexican paradox, you're also saving the ecosystem.